this book about traveling, things like that. On the lands, traveling in wagons, things like that. When people travel, they use blankets, they have fires, they have their wagons. The bush. What is here? We got everything. So outside there's grass. They have to take their clothes with them when they travel. Things like that. Boo-boo? So they have to be careful with when they go outside. There's a lot of sun. They wear hats, bonnets, things like that. And nice shoes. Right? Boo-boo? Huh? She hanged up. We're cooking some tilapia today. So I'm soaking it in vinegar to remove the fishy smell. I think we need to add more vinegar to it. This tilapia is from Walmart. So we added more vinegar to it, so I'm going to let it soak. And I'm going to cut up some limes and squeeze some limes on there for extra flavor as well. And we're also going to cut the cauliflower and boil that in a separate thing. So we cut them up. The cauliflower, we're going to make the pieces a little bit smaller because I'm going to boil them and mix them with some pasta. And we're also going to boil some frozen okra. So I'm making the pieces smaller so they will be able to mix with the pasta well and be easy to eat and grab. And like I said, we're going to boil okra as well in combination. I don't know if I should make those smaller too. Maybe cut them in half, so we'll see. So we're using penne today. So let's put it in there. This is from Target brand. Okay, I already have a little bit of cauliflower pieces in there. We're going to add the rest in a bit. So we cut up our 4 limes. So we're going to put them with our fish, with our tilapia. It's still soaking in the vinegar. It's kind of thawing. It's coming back. So since it was frozen before. With the okra, I think I'm just going to put it in there so it can start boiling. I was going to cut it up, but they're pretty small, so I'm thinking it'll get smaller once it starts boiling. Anyway, so alrighty. And then the cauliflower, I'm still trying to figure out if the pieces are small enough. And then we'll throw those in there too. Okay, so we're going to squeeze our limes on there now. I try to take some of the seeds, but there's 2 seeds in there, which we'll take out. So as we do squeeze them, limes are not as soft as lemons, so it's a little bit hard to squeeze. we can add some black pepper and cut up 2 cloves of garlic. And we might add some mustard. And we're gonna cut our onion today, big giant onion. Finally, it's been sitting there for a while. Usually I use red onions. I think this particular one I got it at the pantry, so that's why it's yellow. But it's just as good as well. Yellow, I think, is a little bit harder than the red onions, but usually I tend to buy the red ones. Okay, so I'm gonna go through and take the seeds out of our tilapia with lime and vinegar. Okay, so we're working on our 2 cloves of garlic. Also, we're gonna cut them up in little pieces. We peeled it, and we're also gonna toss in our cauliflower. Even though some pieces are still kind of big, I'll just throw it in there. Maybe they'll shrivel up. They'll probably get some shrinkage. So we put our tilapia with the vinegar and lime juice, squeezed fresh limes. So we put it in our thing. I put extra virgin olive oil underneath. We cut our 2 cloves of garlic. They're at. So I'm thinking to put half with the fish, the tilapia, and the other half with the pasta. So I cut them in little smaller pieces so we have enough for both the fish and the pasta. And the reason I don't use a lot of garlic, it's really up to the person how potent you want. I pretty much use garlic every other day, so I don't want to pile on too much because it's very strong flavor. So we don't want to overdose on that. Okay, I just put all 2 cloves on the fish because I just changed my mind. So I just sprinkled it on there. So we're gonna add the onion now, the black pepper, and oregano. Okay, I added the black pepper. I'm using this black pepper right here, Supreme Tradition, just regular black pepper. I coated both sides. Now we are adding oregano, so I added oregano to one side. I'm going to flip it and add it to the other side evenly. Okay, now we have both sides, the oregano, and we might add some curry powder, which adds extra flavor. That's this one. Curry powder has inside of it turmeric, coriander, mustard, different kinds of ingredients, cumin, paprika, fenugreek, cayenne, cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. So with curry powder, you're getting a lot of different ingredients in there. I don't know if you could see. Those are the ingredients of curry powder. So let's coat both sides evenly. We don't want to put too much because it's very strong flavor. Alright, we are done with one side. We're going to do the other side now with the curry powder. Before the curry powder is kind of orange color. Let's put it on there. Alright, it smells really good, so we applied our curry powder. forget where I bought that one, but they have it everywhere. I think Walmart, most supermarkets, especially organic markets, have it. So we cut up a little piece of our onion, just a little tiny piece. We're not using too much, but just for a little bit of extra flavor. We're gonna throw it on the fishes. And I don't know what else I'm gonna put on there. I was gonna bake some potatoes on the side. Even I'm running out of room in this dish. I don't know, we might do just a few potatoes. So there's our onion, a little bit of extra flavor, but it's already gonna have a lot of flavor, so I don't want to overdo it too much. And our pasta is also cooking. Everything's boiling, the okra and the cauliflower with the penne. So we'll have to strain it after a while. So I think all we're gonna have room for is 3 little potatoes. I'm not sure if I got this from the pantry. I forgot. Usually I get the red ones. So these are not red. These are, I think, white or yellow maybe. Or maybe I may have purchased some. But anyways, let's cut them up a little bit. So that's 1 potato that we cut up. We're going to do 2 more, so 3 total, and put it with our fish and stick it in the oven. The oven is already at 460. Once it gets to 475, we'll put everything inside. So we got 2 potatoes in the house. Now the 3rd one. Okay, so our last bit of potatoes that we cut up. So total we got 3 potatoes. And we're gonna put them in with the fish. The reason I made them a little bit smaller today is that they will cook faster because I'm a little bit hungry. So, and our fish is waiting patiently here. Our tilapia fish. So the tilapia, I think I bought from Walmart, this particular one. Sometimes I also get them from imperfectfoods.com, which is a food delivery website I always shop from too. So they also have a lot of good kinds of seafood and stuff on there. But anyway, so our food is ready to go in the oven, just about. The last thing I'm going to sprinkle, I think, is some mustard for some extra flavoring, and it's going in the oven. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, a little bit on top. There's some on the bottom. So that's the last thing we're adding is our mustard and our olive oil, which I just got this one fresh from Walmart. So we put a little bit of mustard already on there. So my hands are full of mustard. So let's sprinkle some olive oil too, not too much, because fish already has a lot of flavor on it usually. So we're gonna flip it one last time to put the rest of the mustard and just add a final touches of olive oil, and then stick going in the oven, which is already at 475. So we're just about ready to put it inside. So we're gonna add the last of the mustard. So it's going in the oven. Now we put our mustard or olive oil, so it's ready to go. So let's do this. Are you gonna help me open the oven? We got our fish ready to go inside. You should just put it in there, yeah? For me, because my hand is full of mustard. So might as well just hold on, let's get a shot before. Bye, fishes. See you in a little bit. So, and our And our pasta is just about done. Okay, we turned off our pasta. We mixed it up together, all the veggies. Is it done? Is it done? Is it done? Is it done?
Leave it in there.
I think it's done. Tilapia tends to be white, so, and then our pasta is done also. This is the pasta, half of it, some of it I already put in the dish. And I added olive oil and Parmesan cheese and sesame. Okay, so let's serve this. It smells really good. Are the potatoes done, right? Yeah, they are. They look kind of pinkish. It's good enough for starving. It's oregano. I put curry powder.
She's talking to the lady that she works with.
Okay, it tastes really good. The cauliflower, the curry powder, it tastes very good. It's very tasty. And it has very good texture, the potatoes and everything, as well as the pasta too. So there's okra and cauliflowers in there. I did add some sesame seed oil. And the pasta sauce, I heated that up for 30 or 40 seconds in the microwave before I mixed it with the pasta. The onions are really tasty.
I like the potatoes. They came out crispy.
Bye, y'all. Thank you for watching my video. This is Facebook Yozal Play. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to keep working on my fish here. My tilapia pieces. Say bye, YouTube, for now. See you in my next video.
Bye, YouTube, for now. See you next time in the video.
Okay. No.